Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator. This is obviously moving on from where we left it last time, which was getting lost, can't reverse a lorry, very tight space. But other than that, we did all right. Okay, so this is our main screen. So up here it says you can see your progress. So if you hover your mouse over your lorry and your icon, it gives you your rank, which is newbie, level, which is 0 at the moment, although we have 76 XP. Distance travelled, 76 kilometers, and then nothing else is um, filled in because we've not actually done anything yet. Okay, below it we have progress. So we're on our way to level 1. I'm hoping we might actually get to level 1 in this episode, but we have 75 at the moment. We're on newbie. The only other one that's highlighted, you got skills, trailer purchase, diagnostics, vehicle adjustment, trailer upgrades, and truck upgrades. None of those are lit up at the moment because basically we're not high enough for us to use that. The only other one is truck dealers. We've only actually found you have to put in your favourite truck. I don't particularly have a favourite truck, but on my other account, I've been using a Volvo, so I put that as my favourite. Last week we discovered a DAF dealer, and the two that are on the screen, if you hover over them, tells you what they are and their opening hours. So you got the DAF there, and you got your Volvo there. But if you click on it, you can go to it and you can pick a truck. We'll do that in another video because we're nowhere near ready to purchase a truck yet. Okay, so we've obviously got a quit button, which is exit out the game. Change profile, which if you got more than one profile on the game, you can swap to. Options, your save and load button, but it auto saves. But I would suggest, because I had a few issues, I would suggest not every time, but possibly every other time or something, you actually save it as well as the auto saves. That will help you in the future. Vehicle browse. We might actually do that in the next video, which is basically you can pick a truck and do it up to the max standard, but you can't drive it. It's just to have a look, experiment, see what you wanted. Photo studio, that's pretty obvious. Go in there. You can take a picture of your truck, and then you manage it and delete or whatever you need to do. Radio, you can actually have a radio in the cab whilst driving, and I do sometimes, not all the time, but I do. But we won't be able to do that on here because of copyright. World map. So this little bit in here, this little yellow line is where we drove last week. So that's our, what was it, 76 kilometers. Explored is 0.04%. That's that's how big this map is. If I come out, look at all them lines we've got to cover. All the way up there. We've got to go all the way over to there. There's some up there. Is there some even further? No. Oh, yes, there is. All the way up there. And then we come all the way down. So we have a little bit to cover. Okay, so that's that. Right, emails. We have one email, and it's just from Volvo. Basically, they're telling us that they're willing to sell us a truck. So you got that. And the final one, which is what's highlighted at the moment, is pick your next job. So we're going to go into there. The one that's highlighted is quick job. We can do these because we don't have our own truck at the moment. We're working for other companies. So a quick job is what that is. You're working for other companies. Freight market is when you eventually get your own truck. Cargo market is when you have enough money that you can buy your own trailer, which I haven't even done in my other accounts yet. External contracts is the world of trucks, which we're going to in another video further down the line. I think you have to do over, well, one, you've got to get your own truck, and two, you have to do over 200 kilometers, or is it 2,000 kilometers before you can take part in that. External market is the same as cargo market. You have to have your own trailer, and it's part of the world of trucks thing, which is basically Facebook for Euro truck drivers and American truck drivers. But we need a quick job. Okay, so in the quick job, you got your map on the side here. If you want hints, you just tap that and they will highlight stuff. Yeah, so you got your map on the left, and on the right is your jobs you can do. So again, I'm just making sure the job I was going to do is still there, because what it is it tells you who you're working for and where you're going. It tells you what you're carrying. So this one will be used plastics. It tells you what the weight is, 3 ton. It tells you where you're going, Basel to Lyon. The offer expires in 2 hours. That's in real time, not in game time. Expected, that's when the delivery is expected. You got the money you're going to get for it and how much you're making per kilometer. This little symbol tells you what it is, so it's a standard delivery. And if you hover over the lorry, it tells you what it is. So that's a Scania S normal roof, 370 horsepower, and it's a 12-speed. So that's that one. And if you tap on it, it shows you on the map where you're going. It also tells you trip distance and trip time, which is in-game time. So it'd be 388 kilometers, and it will take in-game time of 5 hours 44 minutes. And they all do that. So you just click on whatever one you want. This up here, you drop it down and it gives you different selections. So cargo weight, route length, origin, price, and so on. So if you want to work it out through that way, these two menus over here, you can select what truck you want to use. So for instance, if I wanted to use a Mercedes, you would just get Mercedes lorries come up on the right hand side, and then you'll get to use that. Same if I picked our Vicos. There only seems to be one at the moment. And Volvos, and that only seems to be one as well. So that's that. And then the next one is you can do by categories. So you can do fragile, which, high value, which we don't have anymore at the moment. Heavy, which we don't have at the moment because we're not even level 1 yet, so we're not going to get any of these. So if we press standard delivery, which is what they are anyway, that's what will come up. So that's that. But what we're going to do today is we're going to drive this Renault. and we're going from Basel to Dusseldorf. Boric acid, 16 tons worth. Expected Monday, 7:15. We're going to get paid €8,621, which is 16 euros, well, nearly 17 euros per kilometre. It's 489 kilometres, and it will take us just short of 7.5 hours if I don't get lost. And the truck we're driving is a Renault T High Sleeper. It's 520 horsepower, and it's a 12-speed. So we will take that job. Now, I've watched other YouTubers, and they don't seem to like the Renaults, but I actually quite like them. Maybe it's because I don't know enough about trucks. I only know about games. But I think they're quite all right. Okay, so here we are in our truck. We're actually going to jump outside, take a look at what we're working for FedEx. I'm not overly keen on the colour of the truck. But before we get going, I'm just going to get my thumbnail. Okay, so I got my thumbnail. So yeah, not a great colour. Working for FedEx. Although it said acid, didn't it? I hope it's powdered then. And why would FedEx be Korean acid? Right, I think there's some dodgy dealings going on here. But anyway, let's start her up, shall we?
Let's go.
Okay, so we got our navigator as well. Let's have a quick look at the world map. So, there we go. There's our trip down. Whoops. No, didn't mean to do that. Wrong key on the mouse. It's actually quite a straightforward, well, I'll say that. I just jinxed it now. It looks a straight drive down. Or up, I should say, because we're starting down there. We can zoom in a little bit further to see where all the rest stops. We shouldn't need a rest stop. It's only 489 kilometers. Our driver will be fully rested. That's how these quick jobs work. So we'll be doing. Wrong way. We'll be doing that. So.
Time to hit the road.
I will put me side lights on. Get back in the cab. The one thing I do like about these Renaults is which one do I need? That one. So okay, I'm just going to adjust my seat a touch. 70. Right. Yes, you can adjust your seat. I'm actually. It was just the right. So okay, I like the mirrors, not right at the very top of the screen like that, but just off the top. Right. So okay, that'll do. Right. Okay. So I turn my radar, tracker on as well. So when I move my head, I can see all around me. Okay, make sure it's going in gear. Handbrake's not on. Let's mosey on out of here. hopefully, yeah, there we go. I've put me, I can move the camera on my steering wheel now. It won't be, we will pop outside the truck every now and again, but mostly I'll be in the cab. But I thought, get it set up so we can whoops, wrong one. Helps if you actually right. She's gonna tell us which way.
Turn left.
Turn left. Right, stop. They must have a tram system going in here. Oh, of course. I assume we're starting where we finished off, aren't we? And there was there. Right, I need to see the... one of the things I like about the...
turn right.
The Renault is it's
Turn
got a
right.
digital speedo, which is always good. I'm sure. Okay, so I normally find
turn right.
Changing gear in these Renaults, you want to be around 1500.
Get ready to turn left.
Or between 1500 and 2000. Whoa, there's no line for them traffic lights. Yeah, so I normally change around 2000, or change gear on 2000. But you got to keep your rev in that green line. Oh, is he? Thank you very much. That was very kind of him to stop. They don't always stop. Okay.
Get ready to turn right.
I'm hoping we're
turn right.
gonna see some motorway, and then I can hop outside the cab.
Get ready to turn left.
And we can get some outside
Turn
views.
left.
Of the lorry, because it's a little bit difficult to do that in the towns. I know other YouTubers and streamers do it, but they're probably a little bit more experienced the more I drive. I'll get used to it, I'm hoping. Right. We're actually in Germany, everybody. Welcome to Germany. like I say, this journey shouldn't be too long. Might even get us to level 1 on the XP, which would be good. Okay, so we can bump it up a little bit now. I'm going to put the cruise control on, just so we can get some outside views. There we go. Right, I'm not I am getting better at doing this, but oh, someone's broke down on the side of the road. Oh, had a bit of a nasty one there. Okay. Like I say, we probably won't do this all the way along, but it's at least you get an outside view as well. You don't just see the steering wheel all the time. My tracker in this mode doesn't work, so I can't look all over. That's why I've changed the what's up with you? Go around me. So I can do that so we can get a front view. Although that is scary because I don't know when the road's going to turn. Whoa, sorry. Okay. And we can look at the scenery. Not there's a lot at the moment, but there is trees. Whoops, it's down the road. Whoa, don't run into the policeman. Morning, officer. It's actually nice to do a delivery in the daylight. Most of mine just recently have been at night or in a storm. And just as I say that, so the sun gets covered over. Okay, so we're going to jump back in the cab for a second. Right, so I've got cruise control down here. So on my steering wheel, I've set the cruise control and I can bump it up by 5 kilometers an hour or down depending on what I want. And I can actually open my window. I don't know whether you can see that. So I can open my window and hear the noises from outside. I can also open the other side. Close them up again. Yeah, a lot of Euro truck creators don't particularly like the Renaults, and one in particular is a hideous thing, horrible. But this model, I think this model's quite good. In fact, at the weekend I've been doing, well, last weekend and I will be this weekend as well, some time-lapse videos. My little red truck videos are a Renault, and my little blue truck is a Volvo. So I'll be doing hopefully them at the weekend, time-lapsed, so it's actually quite noisy in here. I don't remember my one being this noisy. Or I might have I turned the volume up actually on the game. So I'm hoping it's not too loud. I might actually turn it down. Right. Let's turn the sound down just a touch. Where's it gone? Truck. Let's turn that down a touch. Actually, let's put it back at halfway, see what it sounds. I have been not mucking around, but trying to get the sound right for the videos. That's a little bit better, I think. What was I saying? Oh yeah, time-lapse videos. I'm going to be putting out on a Saturday and Sunday, probably around. I put last week's ones out about midday, 1 o'clock-ish. Just because I've got more than one. This is just one of many accounts on the game. My little red truck I made up to play online, but I've not been able to get on there, which I need to sort out. And my blue Volvo, that was my first lorry I made up when I first started playing this game. Just check my mirrors, make sure no one's coming down the slip road. The AI in this game is so random. They do random stuff, it's unbelievable. I'm hoping we're going to have a better placement for parking in this video, unlike the first one. Oh, and I don't know whether you caught my mud runner video this week, but I thought that was quite funny. I won't say anything about it, but let's just say I got stuck between a rock and a hard place. And like I say, they'll be going out every Wednesday, hopefully. We'll have battle bouncers on a Monday. And the one I put out this week was going over stage 4, level 20, because I know that people are still struggling with that level. So hopefully what I did will help you. Yeah, so we'll have that on the Monday. Wednesday we'll have the Mud Runner, which I'm enjoying playing. Although, like I said on the video, I wasn't sure whether I was going to put that game on my channel. So I made 2 videos and then wasn't sure about it, and then decided to put it out. So I'm a little bit rusty. Because I haven't played it in a little while, but I did all right. I'm sure you had a good laugh at me, but well, I won't tell you what happened, but I think I did all right. And Fridays we'll be doing this on this account, and we'll be hopefully working our way to getting our own truck, our own drivers, and trailers. Hopefully, if I get the online stuff sorted, we'll be doing some online stuff as well. Welder trucks, we'll fit some of that in. People do criticise this a little bit, this game, but I think it's got tons that you can do. We've still got to go over the mods yet, or the DLC stuff, the mods. We've still got all that to go over. when we get enough money for our first truck, then we got to choose what truck we're going to get. I don't particularly want to go Scania if I can help it, because everybody picks a Scania. I wanted to go something slightly different, so we'll have to have a look, see what we've got, see what we can pick. Maybe even I don't know whether I know there's a Ford, because I've already got it, a Ford mod, so we might have a look at that. I'm not a big fan of it, but we could definitely have a look at it. Maybe have a Ford, or maybe if I can find something else. But there's plenty to choose from in the game anyway. And then like I say, we got to start our own company. The thing you didn't see at the end of the last episode, which I forgot, is we've now got our own garage. We will see it again, because when we get our truck, it will be delivered to our garage. But I can't see that happening for another couple of episodes yet. I did look at a couple of prices for low-end trucks. And we're looking at 100,000. We can get out a loan, because they will allow you. God, see how close that bloke is behind that car. That was an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, we got to at least get 100,000, and then think about getting out a loan to get some drivers, get some money coming in, buy our own truck. Yeah, we got lots and lots to sort out. It's actually really difficult to drive like that. Right, we've got to be careful we don't overdo it going round tight corners like this. I'm so glad I came back in the cab for that one. The other thing I'm going to sort out, because I know a lot of people like to see the steering wheel and the gear changing and everything, so I've sorted out a camera. I've got to somehow rig it up, which I haven't sorted out yet. But hopefully by next week, hopefully, cross fingers, by the end of next week, or when the next video comes out, I will have a camera on the steering wheel and the gear lever, so you can see me changing gear and selecting the buttons. There's a helicopter up there. Oh, what's going on down here? Oh, he got pulled over. There's a bridge being built there as well. This game is so vast, and they're still adding to it as well, so And even if SCS are not adding to it, the Pro mods, which is one of the mods I've actually added to this game, gives you even more. The map with the roads I showed you at the beginning, most of that, well, say most of it, a big chunk of that is the Pro mods mod that adds
Keep left.
There's another helicopter. There's a lot of helicopters around here. Yes, the other one is the Mud Runner. I hope you're enjoying the Mud Runner. Like I say, I wasn't sure about it, so I didn't put the videos out straight away. But I decided, yes, I do like the game, so it's on the channel. I know it's not a free game, and I normally cover free games, but after 3 years of YouTube, I wanted something different, try something different. So we're now doing, oh, see the train? We're trying something different. We're doing the Mud Runner, which is a good game, good mobile game, and the fact that it's a game where you're not constantly trying to find gold or shards or something to upgrade. It's a game that you buy and you play through it, which is a nice. Okay, so it's a payout at the beginning, but it's nice to have a game where you just buy it and you play it. You're not constantly worrying, I can't get these shards before the tournament runs out, or do I purchase some diamonds to help me get along, or it's a nice game. It's like in the old days where we used to buy a game and play it through, which is a bit like this one. Okay, yes, there's DLC, downloadable content for it, but even with, you told me to go left. Oh no, yeah, she said left, didn't she? And I've gone right. Okay, so we're gonna have to go roundabout. Oh, there wasn't. I checked my mirror. There wasn't anybody there. Okay, so I've got to get used to talking and driving. Right, I'm checking my mirror. There's no one there. I'm moving over.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Okay, so we'll be back on the right road in a minute. It's
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
They've even, that noise, that is the noise of the line. And you know, they're not going to let me out now, are they? Well, we got out.
Keep right.
Yeah, so if you go on the outer line, sorry.
Turn right.
It actually vibrates and tells you you're going over the line, which I think is really good. They've even put things in like that. See it? There you go. Hear that noise? Because I've gone too far over that line. Or I'm riding the line. Okay, so we've had a little bit of a detour, but that's okay because that actually gives us XP. Believe it or not, on the map.
Keep right.
Right, she never said keep right that time. Actually, I should find out what damage that did. Hopefully just to the trailer, not to the... We'll have a look in a minute once we're back on the motorway. I thought this was going to be such an easy delivery. Right, I need to... Right, okay, so we got no damage. So that incident I had, I wasn't actually... Oops, someone's
Keep
coming
right,
down there.
and then exit right. Exit right. Keep left, and then exit left.
You need to be a bit
left.
quicker with the instructions on them sort of junctions.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay, so we're turning
Turn
right.
right.
Whoa, you see that? That was a jet. I get distracted too easily in this game.
Keep left.
Yep. Allow this car to go past. See, I am checking my mirrors, so I don't know where that car came from. I'm sure I didn't see... There's a mod that I might download that is realistic mirrors. It gives you better... There it goes.
Keep
See that
right.
jet? I'm pointing. Oh, there's another one. 2 jets. I assume there's a airport here somewhere. The sun's a bit bright. Looks like we'll be delivering quite late. It's now... Actually, I need to put some lights on then, don't I? Whoops. Lights. Because you get fined for not putting your lights on. Oh. There's the street lights come on. Oh yeah, we're nearly there now. We have discovered... Yep. Whoa, I thought he was moving. Let's not have another crash. The lights are on green. Why are we not moving? How come we're moving on red? Okay, so we had another incident-packed episode. 2 jets, 2 helicopters, a Lamborghini being pulled over by the police, me taking the wrong turn in, which I assume is going to be another... it's going to be a thing that happens every episode, I would guess, because I've got used to talking and concentrating. And that's really hard for a bloke to do, you know. 2 things at once. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, we've discovered a Renault truck dealer.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
That's the other thing we've got to take in account, that when we come to purchase our own truck, we can only deal with the truck dealers that we've discovered. So at the moment it's Volvo, DAF and Renault. Oh, come on. It's up here somewhere.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. It's all over now.
It is all over now. Okay. Right. So this is what we didn't get shown last time. I don't know why we didn't get shown it, but basically it's our trailer delivery decision. Basically you choose what you want to do. So your first option is we park it, and it's semi, or it's the hard level, I suppose, and you get 90 XP to park it. The next one down is your medium, and you get 15 XP, and normally that's quite easy. And then the easy one is they park it for you and you get no XP. Probably for next time I will switch this completely off, so we'll turn up and we'll just park the truck. I'll put it on random, so we'll either get the hard level or the medium level. But for today we are going to have a go at parking it. So if I can, I'm going to try and spin around. And hopefully I should be able to get it in the parking space. That they want. Right, I'm going to jump outside. Oops. That's the wrong one. Where's it gone? Okay, let's see if we can straighten up a bit. Turn the indicator off. Ooh. Right. Okay. I would suggest, if you're going to play this game, you actually start like this. So you use the outer camera It will take, if you've never driven a truck, or it will take some time. I have days where I park it straight up, no problem. And other days I have a really bad time. But if you're starting out, I would suggest I don't know what happened there. I was doing all right, and then it all went pear-shaped. It's actually going to give it to us, but I'm not happy with that, so... So I'm actually going to straighten that up a touch. Oh. Oh, I hit the off button. I hit the off button on the steering wheel. Okay. And there we have it. We're parked. Probably could go back a little bit. Should we be fussy? Yeah, go on in. How's that? That's a bit better. Put the handbrake on. So it doesn't roll away. Yeah, there we go. All nicely parked. Got a green light. Switch her off and let's collect our reward. So we get an excellent. We actually travelled further. Cool. We had our little detour. Took just short of 8.5 hours. That's in-game time. Fuel 262 litres. We get our full amount. We almost made it all the way up to level 2. Look at that. Because we did the parking the trailer on the hard level, we get an extra 90 XP, which brings us up to 618. And like I say, we get the full payment of 8,621 euros. So we will continue. Okay, so skills. Because we've up our XP has made it to level 1, we get to choose a skill. So the top ones are for carrying explosives, gases, liquids, whatever use. Long distance explains itself for long distance, which is what I probably will use because that's where we get our money. Because of the longer the journey, the more money we make. High value cargo. So like cars and stuff like that. Fragile. I don't know what would be fragile. Cars actually come under fragile as well, actually. Just in time. Sometimes companies need a delivery, something important quickly. So basically, it's quick jobs. It's you got to get there quick. And then Eco Drive is helping your fuel consumption, which we will probably. These are the two I normally start with: long distance and eco. I normally get like 2 in each of them, and then I spread it out over the high value, fragile, and just in time, and then I bump up the long distance again, and so on and so on. But long distance is where I'm going to go. So apply. So there we go. Our money there. Keep track of your garage hire, new drivers, and otherwise manage your company from here. We can't actually do a lot at the moment. We can use the bank. We can get a loan. Our max loan at the moment is 100,000 euros. And we have to pay 2,888 euros per day. So we won't be taking a loan just yet. I'd actually prefer to get the 400,000 anyway. So yeah, and we can't hire any drivers because we haven't found any recruitment offices yet. But hopefully in future videos that will be happening. But that is where I'm going to leave this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.